Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Path Trading Partners along with Bob Ichino. Haven't put out a crypto video in a few days because there's really been nothing much going on. We had a little projection from this key low on May 30th up to this little short-term high on June 1st, giving us an 87.78 level, spiking through it and then falling back down, not able to hold the first cross the rotation zone, coming back to prior this 83.64 area. Get key GAN level and little resistance here turning into support here. If you're looking for the short-term levels, you can now update those. So on any rally above 88.25, I'd be watching about 89.25 area, then 9,027. And to the downside, you can also do a projection here. So minor levels 82.64, 82.02. Dropping below that, we'd be watching for a return to the 8,000, 8,014 area. And then you have a projection from down there. Actually, have to update those based off this high. You'd have 78.80 and then 77.43. Now with this extended correction, I redid the levels to the upside. So 93.62 and 96.25. Let's check in though on the daily chart. Daily chart. So you see, couldn't get up to these highs still. You got waning momentum. We already had the divergence up here, corrected rotation zone. We've now not been able to push and get to new highs so far. So really watch for a close below this 83.64 on a daily basis. That would also be a close in the rotation zone. And then you'd be watching the major support on the daily basis just above this 8,014, coming to about 8,060 area. So 8,014 to 8,060 is very key. You do not want to see it close if you're bullish below the about 8,060 area. That would be close below the rotation zone. Then we'd start watching for a bigger pullback. Switching over to Ethereum, which is also pretty much done nothing. Key support coming in about 253 to 256 area. If we get on a closing basis below about 252.50, then start watching for the bigger pullback. Key resistance coming in right now about 271.50 to about 274. So you're going to want to watch for breakouts either direction above and below those key levels I just mentioned. Let me update this with this extended pullback. So you can also use, just as we did, if you're looking for short-term levels, you know, you can do your GAN projections. So above 275.67, you'll be watching for 280.12 and 284.58. The reason we do that, let's say we got that key close above the levels I mentioned. These could be levels you're raising your stops on or taking some partial profits and then re-adding. You can also do the same thing to the downside. We have the major projections coming down from this key high to this low, which haven't changed since my last video, and you can also do minor projections like from this high to down here. I'm not going to bother. They're going to be very small levels. Let's check out on this daily chart. Daily chart, so back in the rotation zone right here. Really the major date level based off the daily chart. We have the bottom of the rotation zone lining up exactly with the 25% pullback, 248.50. I'd be watching if we close below 248.50 on a daily basis, then start really watching for the bigger pullback. First level on a bigger pullback, we'd be watching 228, then down to about 218. So what we have for you on Ethereum and Bitcoin, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.